We just saw American Made, and on this show, I take my friends, we go see a movie, we review it here in the car, and have a discussion. This review video is spoiler-free, so if you're on the fence or looking for a recommendation, you can watch this video to find out what we thought. And if you've already seen the movie or don't care about spoilers, you can also watch our discussion video. That'll be called American Made Movie Discussion with Spoilers. This is a movie starring Tom Cruise. He is a sort of half-aware pilot who's kind of tricked into running various things for the CIA into South America. He ends up getting mixed in with the cartel and the Nicaraguan Contras and a whole bunch of other stuff. If you've seen the trailer, it does a pretty good job explaining what the movie is and what it's like. It is framed with his character talking to a video camera, so he does narrate the majority of the movie that way, or they set up scenes that way, or talk about things. And I thought it was fun. It didn't surprise me. It wasn't anything more than what I expected from seeing the trailer. The information that's in the movie, or the sort of truth behind some of these scandals and things that happened, is, at least for me, it's pretty well known, so it wasn't like any kind of a surprising thing. And I don't know how real Tom Cruise's character really is. That's probably an amalgamation of like 100 people that they made him out of. But I mean, overall, it was enjoyable. It's a rated R Tom Cruise movie. There's a lot of humor in it. It was an enjoyable experience. I liked it. So, what'd you think?
Yeah, the reviews I read, they all said this was going to be like Goodfellas and American Hustle with airplanes, kind of. Well, not nearly as well thought out as American Hustle, but it's still just a fun, breezy, just synopsis of what the early days of the Pablo Escobar Medellin cartel was, with lots of really fun aerial footage. And Tom Cruise, if you like Top Gun, and anytime he puts on those aviators and is flying a plane and is cussing a lot and things are exciting, that's exactly what it is. And I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan, but it was nice to see him in a movie. I can't tell any of his movies apart for the last 20 years. It's always just him, like, running towards the camera while things are exploding around him. Yeah. And this is a fun departure from that, It's...
he's not a cool guy in this movie at all. He's like kind of a dork. And
yeah, he's kind of a watered-down Ray Liotta from Goodfellas a little bit. Guy who wants more out of life and then ends up getting in over his head. In fact, this whole movie followed that same kind of mafia trope of, a guy wants more out of life, he wants some excitement, he gets involved in something, and then he makes a lot of money and times are great, and he's got his family, so he's trying to balance his family with his criminal life, and then everything just spirals out of control in the second act, so it's almost kind of a cookie cutter mob movie in that regard, but it's still a lot of fun, and for those of you who are looking for like a historically accurate account of what happened in the 80s with the drug cartels and stuff, that's not what you're going to find here. This is purely, a Guardians of the Galaxy take on, hey, the drug war was funny,
Yeah, and it, talking about comparing it to Goodfellas as well, like, this movie's rated R for language. There's no violence in this movie.
No.
So it's going to have a pretty broad appeal, where something like Goodfellas, there's people that wouldn't want to go for the violent side of it.
Yeah, Goodfellas, is brutal, but this one is just, it's, it focuses on just Tom Cruise being this smarmy, pilot who just, he just gets in lots of trouble.
There's always an undercurrent of humor.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a comedy, but it's,
right.
You'll be laughing as much as you are, like, kind of just holding your breath, like, how's he going to get out of this situation? And, he's not a smart guy. Most of the times he gets out of problem situations through pure blind luck or due to forces outside his control, Right. And in fact, that's actually another thing I read in those reviews, that this almost has like a Forrest Gump take in it.
Yeah,
and,
I can see that.
He keeps running into all these historical figures like Pablo Escobar, and even Oliver North shows up briefly at one point, and that's where I was kind of like, I don't really buy it. But I guess they did that to give it some context. But
Yeah, it's the Forrest Gump of the United States' dirty laundry from like 78 to 88 or something like that.
right, yeah. And he just kind of falls into all these situations, and all he cares about is making money and living an exciting life, and he certainly gets that. And then again, like any of these type of mafia movies, things just kind of go haywire, and that's really the only spoiler that we can save is things wrap up kind of how you'd expect for these kind of movies.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we don't know how historically accurate that is, but you'll have a good time watching it. Whether you treat it as history or just fun fiction. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. And I really can't say anything bad about it. So,
Right on. Yeah, so if you like that, check it out. If you like the way we do these, please like the video, give us a subscribe, check out all the written video reviews at dalemaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.